Huh? That's right, Manfred von Karma. He's the best prosecutor there is. He hasn't lost a case in his 40-year career. He's a god of prosecution, right? A god. Not a single case? He'll do anything to get a guilty verdict. Anything! Sounds like someone else I know, Edgeworth. You don't understand. I mean, he'll really do anything, man. Manfred von Karma is a man to be feared. That's quite a claim coming from someone who forges evidence. He taught me what it really means to prosecute. What? Just picture a prosecutor as vicious as me, multiplied by a factor of 10. So was he your teacher then, Mr. Edgeworth? Something like that. Now he's trying to get you found guilty. What a creep. Oh wait, maybe he's planning on losing on purpose to help you out. Not a chance. He hasn't lost once in 40 years. 40 years. He's as ruthless as me times 20. That's pretty ruthless. Like I said, he's a god among prosecutors. I guess that's something like Mia. I guess that's something like Mia was to me. Speaking of Mia. Maya? Uh-huh. We could really be using Mia's help right now, don't you think? No. I can't. Sorry, I tried. I really tried. I just couldn't reach her. You couldn't reach? I think it's because I haven't been training. My powers are weak again. Oh man, what bad timing. I'm really sorry. I'll try my best. I hope so. What are you whispering about? Oh, that's nothing. Well, it's time. Let's head in. Here we go. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Miles Edgeworth. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. von Karma, is the prosecution ready? Fool. You seriously think that I would stand here when not completely prepared? Right, my apologies. You got the charge scared. Very well, your opening statement, please. Decisive evidence. A decisive witness. What else could possibly be required? Nothing, of course. That should be fine. The prosecution may call its first witness. What's with this guy? Is he royalty or something? I'm supposed to fight against this. I call the detective in charge of this case, Detective Dick Gumshoe. Okay, Gumshoe's first. Let's see how this goes. Describe the incident now. Yes, sir. I think Gumshoe looks nervous. Oh, please take a look at the map. The murder happened late Christmas Eve around midnight. There was one boat in the very middle of the lake. There were 2 men on the boat. Now, there happened to be a woman camping here on the edge of the lake. At 12:10, she heard 2 pistol shots, and the boat started to move. They went toward the boat rental shop. Overhead map, record. Testify to the court about your arrest. Now! Wait, Mr. von Karma. Yes. Actually, I'm the one that's supposedly handling these proceedings. No. Wrong. There's only one thing you need to do here. You will slam down your gavel and say the word guilty. That is your role. Yes, of course, you're quite right. No, he's not. Oh my gosh. A man called into the station about 30 minutes after midnight. We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Now, I didn't suspect him of anything at all, but the next morning a body was found in the lake, so we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. I see. Very well. Begin your cross-examination, attorney. Now! Alright, let's press everything then. Man called the station about 30 minutes after midnight. Press it. You received a call from a man? Yep. But you said there was a woman camping up there. She was the one who heard the 2 gunshots, right? Objection! That woman and the man who called in to report are 2 different people, obviously. Different people? There were 2 witnesses. Their testimonies were quite similar, however. Today I've summoned the woman who was camping. The woman who was camping. Lots of heart. What happened next, detective? We headed to the scene of the crime as fast as we could. How long was it between receiving the report and the arrival of the lake? Well, I'd say it was around 3 minutes. That's pretty fast. Our motto for the month is get there quick. Objection! Detective, you will refrain from casually revealing department secrets? Yes, sir. Sorry, sir. Do that, and you'll be able to look forward to the next salary review. Aw, so much to look forward to these days. There's no time for daydreaming. Continue. Yes, sir. That's where we found Mr. Edgeworth. Where exactly did you find Mr. Edgeworth? What was Mr. Edgeworth like when you first saw him? Well, from what I saw, he looked pretty relaxed, not like a murderer at all, really. Objection! Detective, the record requires the facts, not your opinion. How many years have you been on the force? Facts only, detective. Hard, cold, objective facts. Yes, sir. Man, he's got a share of objections. No, I didn't suspect of him anything at all. Why did you think he was suspicious? You should know. You have a deep, trusting relationship with the prosecutor. Objection! Detective, court isn't interested in your musings. Deep, trusting, poppycock. I've never heard so many flippant comments from an active detective on the force. Detective Gumshoe doesn't look so good. Continue, now! But the next morning, the body was found in the lake. Did you find any clues on the body? A single bullet was recovered from the body. He was shot through the heart, fatally. Judge, here's the bullet. It didn't strike bone, so its shape was well preserved. Very well, the court accepts this bullet into evidence. Okay, we got something. At least we got something. So we had to arrest Mr. Edgeworth. Why is that? Well, we found a murder weapon on the boat. The murder weapon? A pistol. Detective Gumshoe. That is a vital piece of information. Please revise your testimony. Right. Sorry, Your Honor. The murder weapon we found on the boat was decisive evidence. What about the pistol made it decisive evidence? Tusk, tusk, tusk. He has the same evil laugh as Edgeworth. There were fingerprints on the pistol found on the boat. They were clear prints of Mr. Edgeworth's right hand. What? Order! Order! So Mr. Edgeworth's fingerprints were found on the murder weapon. Yes, Your Honor. Judge, this is the weapon in question. Accepted into evidence. Okay, we have the pistol. Members of the court, we now have the pistol used in the murder and the bullet found in the body. Detective. Yes, sir. Was the bullet found in the body fired from this pistol? Yes, the ballistic markings on the bullet match the pistol. Hey, Nick. What does he mean, ballistic markings? Shocking! To imagine someone here does not know something as basic as ballistic markings. Nick, he's glaring at me. Very well, I'll explain. Actually, Judge, you do it. Huh? Me? Ballistic markings are like the fingerprints of a gun. The barrel leaves distinctive marks on each bullet it fires. You can examine these ballistic fingerprints to see which gun fired the shot. It's quite accurate. Indeed. This leads to one inevitable conclusion. The bullet found in the victim's heart was without a doubt fired from this pistol. The pistol which, as you may recall, was covered in the defendant's own fingerprints. Order! Order! This is bad. This basically looks like Edgeworth did it. Well, Judge, I'd say it's almost decisive, yes. Honestly, I could declare a verdict at this point. However, you wish to hear the witness speak, no doubt? Very well. I am somewhat fatigued, and so I will take a brief break. I will call my witness after the recess, which will last 10 minutes. Judge! Yes? What are you doing? A 10-minute recess? Now! Wait, just bang your flimsy gavel and get on with it, man! Yes. This court will take a 10-minute recess. Who's running this court anyway? Oh, man. Edgeworth, what's going on here? Your fingerprints were on a murder weapon. And that foggy photo makes one thing clear. The only one who could have shot the man was the person in the photo. True. Was that you on the boat? Yes, it was me. What? But you must believe me, I did not shoot him. Then who did? I do not know. You don't know? Weren't you right there? I heard a gunshot from very close by, and the other man fell from the boat. I can't say why, but I thought at the time that he had shot himself. You mean it was a suicide? That's the only explanation I can come up with. I'm not gonna convince anyone of that. Say, Maya. What? Any progress with Mia? Oh, sorry. It's not good. I know. I'm not good for anything, am I, Nick? If I can't call my sister, I might as well not be here, right? I need you to be here! Of course, I need you here. I can see you're always trying to help out. Even if you don't actually help, it's a thought that counts, right? It's okay, Nick. You don't have to make me feel better. I don't know anything about the trials or defense. What's more, I'm a spirit medium who can't even contact spirits. Everyone has their off days. I mean, I've just been getting lucky lately. But you never know when my luck's gonna run out. Really? Whoa, right! Don't jinx this case any worse than it already is. It's bad for my heart. Oh, sorry. Oops. Court is back in session. Mr. Von Karma, call your witness. Yes. Miss Lotta Hart, take the stand. Lotta Hart, are you a research student at the university? That I am. Good. Begin by telling us what you saw the night of the incident. And don't add anything trivial or subjective. Understand? Y'all need to learn some manners. Understand. Yeah, I understand. Very well, your testimony, please. It was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come up from the lake. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents on the boat. And there was another bang. There was a nary thing on the lake but the boat. Enough. Huh? Judge, she happened to take the photo of the incident. This is the photo accepted as evidence. Well, this is a surprise. This looks like the very moment of the murder. Order. I will remove you from the court if you do not have, if I do not have order immediately. As the witness testified, she looked at the lake when she heard the shot. There were no other boats on the lake. So the man on the boat with the victim must have been the one who shot him. Yes, it was the defendant Miles Edgeworth. Order! 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 I will have order! Well, Judge, the evidence is decisive. I have very little doubt about this case. Very well, this court finds the defendant. Objection! Wait, Your Honor, I haven't even cross-examined a witness yet. A cross-examination? We have photographic proof. What question can there possibly be? This photo is worth 1,000 words and they all read guilty. You lose. Or do you claim to have found a contradiction in the testimony? Very well, if you have to, you may cross-examine the witness. You will only flounder and ask meaningless questions. You will fail to find anything. And then I will have you held in contempt of court. Nicked? Contempt? Contempt of court, you know? I guess I understand. Well, what are you gonna do? You really think there was a contradiction in the facts and testimony? Yes, there is! I think I noticed one little thing. Whoa, I'm impressed, Nick. I didn't notice anything. Right, let's take him on. Yeah, I got a bad feeling about this. I understand. I will cross-examine the witness. Very well. I pray for your sake this isn't a waste of time. Okay, so it was Christmas Eve, just after midnight, I reckon. Just after midnight, you say? In other words, it was no longer Christmas Eve, but Christmas Day. Huh. Yeah, well, yes. No objection! I know you want to find contradictions, but really. I hope your next contradiction is a little more relevant to the trial. Witness, continue your testimony. I was in my car. Why were you camping there anyway? I'm a research student at my university. I was taking pictures to use in my research. What research? This all sounds suspicious. Press further. Miss Hart, could you be more specific in your research? Objection! What does witness motive in camping by the lake have to do with this case? The answer is nothing. I object to this line of questioning. Objection sustained. But wait, now I'm the one who says that. Well then, say it already. Objection sustained. Thanks for nothing, Your Honor. I heard this bang come up from the lake. So you weren't looking at the lake at the time? No. I looked after I heard that noise. Objection! She said that already. I asked you to find contradictions, not leisurely chat with the witness. Yeah. God damn it, this guy is so tough. When I looked out the window, I saw two gents on a boat. Could you clearly see the two men? Just look at the picture. Clear enough for you? Uh-oh. Of course it's not clear enough, hello! I wasn't asking you about the photo. I was asking if you saw the two men. Yeah, well, of course. Objection. The witnesses testified that she saw them. There's also a photo. You'd best look elsewhere for your precious contradictions. He jumped in quick. He's hiding something. And there was another bang. Were you watching the very moment the shot rang out? Well, yeah, sure. Objection! You're asking meaningless questions. Meaningless! Contradictions, Mr. Wright, not meaningless babble. Well, Karma, I think I hate you. He's trying to keep me from talking to the witness. To what end? There was a nary thing on the lake but that boat. Are you sure about that? Yeah, sure as a country gal can be. That sounds pretty sure. Seems pretty sure of himself. I better not forge blindly ahead there. So, the whole thing stinks. There weren't any contradictions in there. Sorry, Mick. If only my sister was here. Maya's really taking his heart. It was Christmas Eve just after midnight, I reckon. I was in my car. I heard this bang come from the lake. When I looked out, I saw two gents in the boat. Uh, Oh, there's another bang. Oh, right. There was another bang. Why is there only one photo? Present it. Objection! The witness's statement is clearly faulty, Your Honor. I'm so sorry, but I can't see nothing faulty. Unfortunately, I have to penalize you, Mr. God damn it. Ugh, I must be on the wrong track. There's another bang. I mean, why is there only one book? Why was there only one picture, right? Fired 3 times. Huh. Okay. There was nary a thing on the lake but that boat. Okay. Why is there only one picture? Let's try this again. Maybe I can press this one and see how. Press further. How come you're so sure? Well, heck, I scanned the whole lake. Scanned the whole lake? It almost sounds like she was more interested in the lake than the boat. Miss Hart, you... Objection! Mr. Wright, the witness has answered the question in full. No need for further questions. Objection sustained. Oh, that's why I'm... Sustained! Yes, of course. Oh, great. Enough! I think we've heard all we need to hear, Mr. Wright. Seems you're unable to find a contradiction in the testimony worth noting. But, Your Honor... You keep your promise. Mr. Wright, I'm afraid that I will have to penalize any further outbursts by holding you in contempt in court. And if that happens, you'll have to leave the courtroom immediately. Understood?
Nick, a lot of testimony is fishy, Nick. Real fishy.
I know what you mean,
But I can't say anything. What can I do?
I believe we've covered the evidence sufficiently to make a decision and pass your judgment. Very well. Mr. Miles Edgeworth, please take the stand.
Hold it!
Who was that?
It was me.
Maya? Is it something wrong? Do you need to use the facilities?
No, I do not.
Lots of heart.
Your testimony stinks. It's unclear whether you were actually looking at the lake. It's highly doubtful that you actually saw Mr. Edgeworth. Tell us the truth. This is a matter of life and death. Liar. Did you really clearly see Mr. Edgeworth that night? Did you see him fire that pistol?
You will stand down. The court does not acknowledge the defense's outburst.
Answer me, Laura. What's the big idea treating like I'm some kind of criminal? I saw him. I swear it. I saw Edgeworth.
Objection. Enough. Judge, declare the defense in contempt in court.
Yes, of course.
I'm sorry, but you were warned. Guard, escort Mr. Wright out of the courtroom. He's in contempt of court and must leave.
No. Wait! I was the one who made the outburst, Your Honor. Nick is innocent.
Ha! What's the difference? All that remains is for the guilty verdict to be declared. Isn't that right, Mr. Phoenix, right? Wrong! Wrong! What? Did you hear what Miss Hart just said? She said she clearly saw Mr. Edgeworth. That was not in the testimony. That changes her testimony and I have the right to cross-examine her again. Order, 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 order! You're in contempt in court. It's too late for wild claims. Judge, sustain my objection. I'm sorry, Mr. Von Karma, but I cannot. What? Miss Slaughterhouse has made a new testimony. The defense does have a right to cross-examine her again. But he's in contempt in court.
No, I am. If you're going to arrest someone, arrest me.
Very well. Maya Fey, you will leave the courtroom immediately.
Nick, I did what I could. You have to do the rest. Good luck.
Maya. I care not for this melodrama. Listen well, Mr. Wright. I do not tolerate badgering of my witnesses.
I'm running out of time. I better find a contradiction here in here or else.
Mr. Wright, begin your cross-examination.
I saw it clear as day. The man on the boat was Mr. Edgeworth.
That's it? Uh-oh. I don't know if I can find anything in that. Well, what will Maya say? You didn't see anything. It's so foggy. Got you. Got you, Miss Hart. Finally.
What? You go what?
Look at this photograph. The photo I took? The very same. There's something I want you to see in this photo. It's quite clearly visible. The fog, Miss Hart. So? This picture was taken with a professional high-quality film, correct? Yet even it couldn't capture the faces of the men on the boat. Yet you claim you saw Mr. Edgeworth. How? What? Mr. Wright has a point. Objection! That's why I told her not to say that in her testimony. Please. Yet now she has said it, Mr. Von Karma. How could you possibly say Mr. Edgeworth? Explain yourself! Miss Hart?
What?
Could you see the defendant that night?
Of course. I said I could, and I meant I could.
Then please testify as to the circumstances of your sighting.
I did it. I finally found a hole in Von Karma's carefully vague testimony. You're right. It was a cold night and the fog was real thick as grits. So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in the car. Still, I brought my binoculars with me. When I heard that noise out in my lake, I looked at my binoculars. See, no problem.
You use binoculars? Very well, you may begin your cross-examination.
This one better be good. Alright. You're right, what's going on, Miss? What's the ticket script?
So, how could you see Mr. Edgeworth?
Now, just hold your horses for a second, you hasty Yankee types never find out where I'm from.
Defense attorneys have trouble with that as it is. Nobody loves me.
So once I was finished setting up my camera, I got back in my car.
Your camera?
Yeah, it's got an automatic...
Objection! The issue we are concerned with is Miss Hart seeing Mr. Edgeworth. The camera has nothing to do with this at all. Objection sustained.
He's not letting her answer any of my questions. Well, I brought my binoculars with me.
Binoculars?
Yeah, binoculars. Yesterday you mentioned that you were out looking for shooting stars, correct? Well, yeah. Wouldn't you need a telescope, not binoculars for that? I've got doubts about your camera too. Was that really to take the pictures of meteor showers? Objection! The camera is irrelevant to this case. You can't say that for certain. Mr. Wright, is the camera really relevant to this case? If you believe it is, you may continue with this line of questioning. But know this, if you find nothing with this, there will be consequences. Well, Mr. Wright, do you wish to press the button? Yes, of course. I already said so many times. There were 3 shots. Why is there only 1 photo? This is a make it or break it time. The camera is of utmost importance, Your Honor. It is perhaps the key to this entire case. Therefore, I will continue my line of questioning. Well, maybe I went a little overboard there. Very well, Miss Hart. You will testify to the court about the camera. Yeah, I hear ya. The camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. No it wasn't. No it wasn't. This evidence... Oh my gosh. It is! Oh my god, this game sucks. Camera was set up to take pictures of a meteor shower. Press it. Miss Hart, what made you choose that lake to photograph meteors? You know the fog gets thick on that lake. It's not very suited to stargazing. Yeah, well, you see, I guess I wasn't thinking too straight, huh? Objection! Mr. Wright, I will not have you badgering my witness because of her challenged intellect. Now, wait a minute. Continue your testimony. You were saying how it was you saw it with Edward. No unnecessary comments, please. When I heard that noise out in the lake, I looked at with my binoculars. If there were a heavy fog, how would binoculars change that at all? What do you mean? Even binoculars can't see through fog. But you say you clearly saw him. I did, yeah. Enough! There's no room for doubt in her testimony. She sounded pretty doubtful to me. But I have to find a clear contradiction first. I don't care how many more karmic objections I get. I'm gonna find a hole in this testimony if that's the last thing I do. So once I got in the car, so take a meteor shower. Set up to take pictures of meteor shower? No, it was set up to take loud noises. Fuck you. You were photographing shooting stars? That's a lie. Says who? I saw the camera you set up yesterday. It was pointed directly at the lake. You have to point the camera upwards to take photos of the stars, Miss Hart. Mr. Wright, what are you driving at? The witness was not at the lake to photograph shooting stars, Your Honor. Well then, what exactly was she photographing? Show evidence. Your Honor, take a look at this. What was Mr. Hart trying what was Miss Hart trying to photograph at the lake? This thing. Miss Hart, this is what you were trying to photograph. What's this? A newspaper article? Gordy? Ah, the sighting of at Gord Lake. Well, Miss Hart? I never heard of no lake monster. You got proof or something? Let's see if proof that I was down the lake trying to photograph this Gordy. I have proof. I have it. Proof. Intriguing. Very well, let's see it. And no joking around this time, please. Here's proof that witness was trying to photograph Gordy the lake monster. Which one do I... Camera? It's still the camera, right? The proof, Miss Hart, is your own camera.
Huh? Your camera was set to take pictures in response to loud noises, correct? Thus, this photograph here taken with a gun fired on the lake. And here, this article about Gordy. According to this article, Gordy made a loud noise when it emerged. Well, you were trying to photograph Gordy, weren't you? That's why you had set your camera to respond to loud noises. Order, order. I see. I too thought it was a little strange. Yeah, sure. Well, Miss Hart, you were camping there to try and take a photograph of Gordy, weren't you? Yeah, not bad, aren't you? Are all of you lawyers that smart? So, smart boy, I was down there trying to photograph Gordy. You got me. So what? Huh? That don't change what I saw, does it? Exactly. What you just used several precious minutes of our time to prove is nothing more than that the witness is an idiot who thinks monsters exist. Hey! But, as she so succinctly said, so what? It changes nothing! Not true. You were hiding the whole thing about Gordy for some reason, I know it. But what could it have been? Whatever it is, I'm getting to the bottom of this. Miss Hart, why did you hide the fact that you were searching for Gordy from the court? Please revise your testimony. Right, fine, I'll testify. I won't change nothing. No. Something will change. It has to. And I'm going to spot it. Actually, I'm not a research student at a university. I'm an investigative photographer. Imagine what a skill it'd be if I got a picture of that monster. That's why I was camping out by the lake. But that's all I was hiding. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. And there wasn't much else to look at, so I just watched that boat the whole time. And I saw a flash near one of the man's hands, and I heard a gunshot. I was looking right at the boat the whole time, crossed my heart and hoped to fry. Well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Objection! The witness's testimony is unchanged from before. Whether she is a research student or a photographer has no bearing on this case. There is no need to waste more of our time with another pointless cross-examination. Objection! I claim the defense's right to cross-examine the witness, Your Honor. Well, Conroy's up to something, I know it. He doesn't want me to cross-examine her because why? Was there a contradiction? Very well, you may cross-examine the witness. You seem sure of yourself. You must have something in your mind. Ha! That will be a first. Very funny. You understand that this is your last chance at cross-examination, Mr. Wright. If there is no problem with the testimony this time, we will let the witness leave. I will announce my verdict at that time, Mr. Wright. Understood? Yes, Your Honor. Okay, so basically, what I'm thinking is this. If you are looking for Gordy at the lake, you would not care about the boat. You'll be frantically searching for Gordy. So I'm going all the way to the end. Yeah. So I need to go to the part where she says that she really just all looked at it. When I heard the bang, I looked right straight out at the lake. I think it's this one. Objection! Miss Hart, were you really looking at the boat?
What's with you? Of course I was looking at it. It was the only thing out there. Any normal person would be looking at it.
I agree. Any normal person would. But you are far from normal.
Well, what? You don't want to step over here and say that?
You were camping at the lake to take a picture of Gordy. Think about it. What would you do if you heard a loud noise? You'd be scanning the lake for any sign of Gordy, that's what.
You wouldn't give the boat a second thought. Yeah.
Order. Continue, Mr. Wright.
You testified that you were watching the boat through binoculars. However, you wouldn't need binoculars to watch that boat. You needed them to search for Gordy. That's what you were doing.
Well?
Well, now that you all mention it, I did sort of take my binoculars and kind of scanned the lake a bit. I mean, Gordy might be around there, you know.
Miss Hart! Are you saying you were not watching the boat then?
Sorry, y'all. I wasn't fibbing, really. I thought, you know, I could be a witness to a murder and all. I got kind of excited. I was sure I was watching the boat, till now. This is totally uncalled for. But hey! You got a photograph. You got proof. Still, we can't see who is shooting who in this. Right. Right. That's why I took the photo in.
Objection! Witness, that's enough. You've had a long day, shut your pie hole.
Shut my what? Shoot, what was she gonna say? She took the photo and what? Wait a second. She even had a photograph to prove it. But you really can't tell from the photo who is who from the shooting. That's why she said she's gonna enlarge the photo. She said it'll drop the quality a mite, but should let us see who's who. She enlarged the photo. Why wouldn't Von Karma let her show it? I've got a hunch. I bet the enlarged photo shows something bad for Von Karma. This is my chance. If I'm wrong though, it'll mean prison for Edgeworth or worse. What should I do? Make her show the enlargement. Miss Hart, look at this photograph. You enlarged this photograph, did you not? Yeah, I did. Why has this enlargement not been presented to the court?
Objection! Because it does not exist.
What are you talking about? You were the one who told me not to show it in court in the first place. You old fool.
What's the meaning of this, Mr. Von Karma?
Miss Hart.
Show the photo to the court. Show us the enlargement! Objection! The prosecution objects to the submission of this evidence. Objection denied. The witness will show the enlargement to the court.
Here it is. We still cannot see who's firing in this. It could be the defendant, or maybe it's not. Regardless, I'll accept this as evidence. Oh, we have this photo.
Happy now, Mr. Wright?
Has to be something.
You asked for the enlargement, you got the enlargement. And little good it has done any of us. That's why I requested she not show it.
I suppose this means that the cross-examination
is over, obviously.
And I would like to close the cross-examination on Miss Lotta Hart.
And none too soon. That was a flagrant waste of my time.
Mr. Von Karma, do you have anything to add?
I stated everything I needed to and when this trial began. Decisive evidence, a decisive witness. What else could possibly be required?
Nothing, of course. Well, I believe it's time for me to declare my verdict. Wait, it's not supposed to go like this. There has to be a clue in this photo somewhere. It's bad, real bad. What should I do?
Object to the enlargement! Your Honor!
There's something decidedly strange with this enlargement. What might that be?
Mr. Wright, you will show the court what you mean. What about this photo is strange?
Okay, here goes nothing. I'll show the judge what this. It's right here, guys. It's right here. Right? He's using his left hand, but the gun had his right hand's fingerprints. That's rubbish, bullshit.
Here, Your Honor. The shooter? I'm not sure I understand. What about the shooter, Strange? Look at the hand holding the pistol, Your Honor.
The hand? That hand directly contradicts another piece of evidence. This man's left hand does what? Let me show you. I'll show you the evidence that the left hand contradicts. No, not here. It's this one right here. Where's the pistol again? Right. Take that!
The evidence is clear. The man in this photograph is holding that pistol in his left hand. However, the prints on the murder weapon were on his from Edward's right hand. Ergo, the man shooting the pistol in this photograph was not Mr. Edgeworth. Now that everyone in the courtroom has quieted down, I would like to reconvene this court of law. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You have given us definitive proof today. We now know that it was not Mr. Edgeworth who fired the pistol that night. However, this leaves us with a rather large problem. If Mr. Edgeworth didn't do it, then who shot our victim? Precisely. As we have all seen, there were no other people in the lake that night. Who but the defendant could have shot the victim? The victim himself? That's what Edgeworth said, right? There's only one explanation remaining. The man shot the victim was none other than the victim himself. Order! Order! So you're saying that the victim committed suicide? Yes, Your Honor. I can think of no other explanation. Indeed, that does seem to be the only remaining option. Objection! I'm so very, very sorry, Mr. Wright. But suicide is out of the question. What? An examination of the victim's wound reveals the distance at which she was shot. The distance? The victim was clearly shot from further than a meter away. A meter? That's 3 feet. There's no way it could have been suicide. Okay. Order! Order! Mr. Montgomery, are you sure of the accuracy of your data? Of course, I had already considered the possibility of suicide, you see. Updated with no... okay. I see. Very well, allow me to state my opinion. Considering the situation, the shooter had to be the defendant, Mr. Edgeworth. However, the prints on the gun reveal that the shooter was not Mr. Edgeworth. This is a conundrum. Therefore, I would like to suspend proceedings for this trial today. The court orders the defense and prosecution to further investigate this matter. Understood. Yes, Your Honor. That is all. Court is adjourned. Whew. Oh my god, that was tough. Whew, that was a close one. Hey, don't have anything to say? No, I don't. I have yet to be declared innocent, right? Well, yeah, but what happened out there in the lake anyway? If he didn't commit suicide, then who? The shooter was about a meter away, too. What? Don't give me that look. I did not kill him. I was just kidding around. Look, I gotta go check on Maya. Oh, right. What? Tell her something for me. What? Tell her to watch what she says in court. That's all. Yeah, I'm sure she'll be happy to hear you say that, Edgeworth jerk. I requisitioned the transcript from lawyers and Lotta's entire testimony. I thought it might give me some ammunition for the trial tomorrow. Of course, she didn't see the shooter. So the only part of the testimony that stood was the bang she heard. Okay. Oh my gosh. Should I continue? Oh my god. Alright, let's continue. Maya, hey, it's you. I'm glad Mr. Edgeworth made it through the day okay. It's a relief. Hey, why'd you do that anyway? I don't know. I just knew I had to do something. I know I'm not the lawyer my sister was. I'm sorry. Well, you did save the trial. Just behave from now on, okay? Okay. Have you been questioned yet? No, not yet. Detective Gumshoe was here just now. He said seeing this as your first offense will let you go after questioning. Whew. Oh, and he wanted me to get bail money ready. You can pay for me, okay? Huh? How much? I don't know. I guess they'll send you a bill or something. Why do I picture giant bales of money every time I hear the word bail? Any luck with Mia? None. I can't get through to her at all. I tried. I really did. I don't know what to do. I think I probably shouldn't have stopped my training. She sounds like she really did do her best. I should check and see if there are any waterfalls in the local area. I wonder if I'll ever see my sister again. Oh my god, she's so down. Can I present to her anything? Apparently not. My mother. Nah, if I showed her the photo, I'm not so sure it was the right thing to do. No, I'm pretty sure it was the wrong thing to do. Yeah. Alright, so time to move. I guess if I want to do investigation work, let's go to the Gourd Lake entrance. There are fewer than there were yesterday, but the cops are still around the park. I wonder if Detective Gumshoe is here today. We'll never know unless we go in there. I haven't seen Larry around today at all. Probably off paying through the nose on a date with the lovely Keonce. So Larry's not here either. What about Lotta Hodge? Oh, Gumshoe. Hey, Detective Gumshoe. Hey, pal. The trial today, yes? What about the trial? Well, I was going to say good show, but it wasn't really all that. Though you did save Edgeworth, I guess. I just wasn't sure how to thank you, you know? Thanks. Detective Gumshoe? Any idea what strategy Von Karma is planning for tomorrow? Sounds like he's bringing in another witness. Another witness? Oh right, he said something about that in the trial today. There were 2 witnesses. I was wondering who that other witness was. Who was it? Sorry, pal. As much as I acted, I am not at liberty to divulge that information. Right. Oh, right. I wanted to ask you something about Edgeworth. What's up? Is he afraid of earthquakes? I never heard anything about that before. Mr. Edgeworth doesn't talk about himself too much, see? But there's one thing that's clear as day. Him hating crime the way he does, and him becoming a lawyer, and him being scared of earthquakes, it all started with that incident. The DL6 incident? Yep, that's the one. 15 years ago when he saw his father shot before his very eyes, he still feels the pain now. You can see it inside. I wanted to talk to you about Maya Fey. Huh? He's not out on bail yet? That's strange. I told him to let her go as soon as they had their report written up. Man, I don't know what would have happened in that courtroom today if it weren't for her. Seeing her getting dragged out by the bailiff, I'll be honest with you, pal, I shed a tear or 2. Edgeworth, he was so moved I saw his lip trembling. Really? Cold as ice, Edgeworth? He was really grateful for what she did, you know. I'm going to head back to the station. I'll get a report on Maya and get her out of there as soon as I can. Thank you. Oh wait. I was wondering how much is the bail going to be? Don't worry about that. Mr. Edgeworth is posting the whole amount. What? Mr. Edgeworth?
Didn't I tell you? He's grateful to her for what she did. Alright, pal. Well, don't forget to go pick her up, okay? Maybe I can get Edgeworth to pay them out this month's rent, too. Alright, so... let's go pick her up, I guess. Let's go pick her up. Hey Nick, you finally came. You just finished the paperwork. I'm free to go. Free at last, eh? Those interrogators was really mean. You were like, okay, what do you do this time? Like I was some kind of criminal. Can you believe it? Well, they let you out in the end, did they? Oh, that reminds me. Thanks for the bail. Thank Edgeworth. Huh? He posted the bail for you. Said he was grateful for what you did. Mr. Edgeworth did that? I have to make it up to him. We've got to win this case, Nick. What do you think we should do next? We're kind of lacking the clues in the clues department. We could go to the car look for Gordy. I was kidding. Still, are there any clues out there that are as good bet as any? What do you say? Shall we head down there? Sure. Let's go to the Gourd Lake again. Gourd Lake Park entrance. Aren't any cops around today, are there? They're probably back in this precinct working up a case against Edgeworth. Hey y'all. Hey, it's Lana. You really did it today. What do we do now? No, I'm not complaining. See, I did a little thinking. A little. Self-reflection, you might say. I realized that being a witness is a mighty big responsibility. But I just went out there and started blabbing any old thing that came to my mind. Lana. Suzy, I want to make it up to y'all. Make it up? What are you talking about, Lana? What do you think of the trial? To be honest, I was doing it half just to say I'd been a witness. Even though I didn't really see anything. I was kind of convinced myself I had, though. I'm sorry, I know I caused y'all a lot of trouble. Well, memory's a tricky vague little thing. Yeah, I know that now. I'll be fine the next time I witness a murder. Right. You mean the first time you witness a murder? What about Gordy? Right! Well, the way I figured, the trials is only stoking the flames of Gordy fever. I'll get my exclusive photos and rocket to start up. Alright, Ilana, you go, girl. I wish I could be an investigative photographer too. Finish your spirit medium training first. Ilana, what do you mean by making it up to us? Well, you see, actually I got a bit of information for you. What? Ed Von Karma didn't want me to say nothing about it. What information? Now we're getting into the heart of it. See, I reckon we might be able to do ourselves a little exchange. Exchange? I thought this was to make it up to us. Right. I propose a little exchange to make it up to you. What? Information don't come cheap, my friend. Hey. I see you thinking, my, how unsophisticated these southern folks are. It's written all over your face. Let me tell you, most southerners are way more sophisticated than you. I'm just the exception, okay? Well, what'll it be? We got a deal or not? No, what do we do, Nick? Fine, what do you want? I got the lead, so I don't think we have a choice here. Okay, how much? Huh? You completely up your rocker? I may not be sophisticated, but I'm not trying to rob the poor. But the only fair exchange for information is information. Listen good. What I need from you is more information about Gordy. Whoa, Gordy? But Gordy doesn't... I mean, Gordy might not exist. And bring me proof that he does. I'll be keeping watch from the car, okay? You'll see something, y'all come to me first, got it? Okay. Right. See you later. Okay, Nick, let's get hunting. Hunting? You don't seriously mean Gordy? Sure I do. What about Edgeworth? We're searching for Gordy for him. Nick, don't you get it? Okay, and how exactly do we search for a make-believe monster? Maybe we can find a monster myth specialist. We'll never know until we walk to the beach, I suppose. Well, what's that? That Steel Samurai, Nick? Yo, Maya! Larry, what the heck is this? Oh, it's my fiance's idea. She was, if you like, put this here. It'll be like really cool. Dude, but... dude, she gave it to me along with the banner. Wow! That's really impressive she could find all those for you. Well, she knows a lot of people. And that show's finished now, so she got him for free. Right. This wasn't here before. Those flags look sadly out of place here, flapping listlessly back and forth in the cold wind under the cold sky. I don't know, it kind of gives the place a kind of festival atmosphere. Reminds me of the War of the Eyeglasses. The War of what? Huh? What? You mean you don't know the War of the Eyeglasses? What the heck is that? Our local fair used to do it every summer. Huh? I guess we were the only ones. I asked him, what the heck is it? Doesn't that Steel Samurai look a little out of place? I mean, it's so huge. Guess it's good advertising. Something about this Steel Samurai just doesn't work for me. Huh? Really? It looks pretty well made to me. You're still a novice, aren't you, Nick? Really? True connoisseurs like Cody and me don't fall for this kind of stuff. These Steel Samurai fans are obviously in a league of their own. Okay, let's talk to Larry then. Yo, Nick. What happened with that dwarf? Well, we made it through the first day in court, alright. I don't know how good our prospects are from here on, though. Hey, Larry, did you know Edgeworth's secret weakness? He's terrified of earthquakes. He acts like a little boy. Huh? That's weird. I don't think he was ever like that in school. No? Really? Well, we were the only ones. We were only in the same class for a year. He transferred schools pretty quickly. Transferred? Right, when the DL incident happened. Doesn't look like Larry knows about it, so... Hey, Larry. What was that big thing up there before? Huh? Oh, the big guy? I've had that for about a month, yeah. It's a big hit with the kids. Why wasn't it there yesterday? Oh, right. It's the compressor was busted. Compressor? Yeah, it's the low unit by the hot dog stand. That's what I used to put air in the Steel Samurai. It broke a little while ago, so I sent it in for repairs. Oh. And here I thought you inflated it by yourself. This one right here? What's this machine? That's a compressor. I use it to fill out the balloon there with air. Huh? Neat. Just got it repaired yesterday. Man, what a drag that was. That's the guy that's selling my dogs faster than I cook them. You think Gordy really exists? Nah, I think somebody probably saw something else that they just thought was Gordy. Why keep selling samurai dogs until the truth is out? Okay. Alright then, let's move to the woods. Hey y'all. Well, you don't find anything but Gordy? No, nothing. Well, keep moving. It gets cold out here at nighttime. It's a little bit chilly. I think I have a sneeze. Whoa, whoa, no you don't. No sneezing. Achoo! I told you no sneezing. See, I set the camera to respond to things a little softer than a bang. And trigger one of Von Karma's finger snaps now. Oh, I'm sorry. Well, sorry is nice, but what about the film? Nick, pay the lady. I learned something in today's trial, that's for sure. This is fine, serious business. That's why I decided not to talk about the case anymore. Huh? Whoa, did you say you had information about the case? Tell us that at least. Like I said, I'll trade it for the dirt and Gordy. What are you going to do if Gordy doesn't exist? I'll quit being an investigator for the photographer. What? After all, I only have one photo to my name so far. Was it a good one? You bet. A UFO. A UFO? Anyway, if I can't get a career making photo this time around, and that's it. I'll quit and go back to school. Ah, so you really are a university student? Yeah, well, I'm taking a break for a bit. Right. Okay. Sorry, Nick. I don't know much about that. I'm a mere seller of hot dogs. Sorry, Nick. Yeah, he doesn't know anything. God damn it. Sorry, Nick. Don't know much about that. Mere seller of hot dogs. Oh well. I guess we can go to the rental shop. It's always so quiet here. I wonder if the boat shop's closed for good. Well, with the murder on the lake and all, they're probably just taking a vacation till it blows over. I get it. It's still closed. Small boat rental shop doesn't look like anyone's around. They're probably all closed because of the murder. Okay. Looks like I'll head elsewhere then. Leaving. Detention center? No. Criminal Affairs Department? Hey there, pal. What's up? You looked out of sorts. Wait, you didn't go and catch something that's gonna hurt Mr. Edgeworth's case again? What do you mean again? Whatever, have a seat, pal. I'm here for you if you need anything. Besides money, that is. How's the investigation proceeding? It's not really. We have another meeting coming up. We're supposed to talk about Mr. Edgeworth's motive. His motive? See, Mr. Edgeworth's father died in the DL6 incident. And the guy who got the lone suspect declared innocent was the victim in this case. Robert Hammond. They're saying that's why Mr. Edgeworth shot him. And Edgeworth never talks about his past. I bet they'll drag that out and hit him with it in court tomorrow too. Poor Edgeworth. I gotta admit, it doesn't look good, pal. Say, Detective Gumshoe, you know Gordy? The monster down in Gourd Lake? Not personally, no. Well, we're looking for him. Huh? Are you out of your minds? Yeah. You got time to go wild monster hunting? How about doing a little questioning for me then? Detective Gumshoe is scaring me, Nick. I told Detective Gumshoe about the deal at law. Nick, try telling him sooner next time. Sorry. I see, pal. Sorry about shouting at you. Okay. Hi, Detective Gumshoe will aid your search for Gordy. Huh? I'll loan you one of our newest secret weapons for finding evidence. Really? Yeah, take whichever one you like. Secret weapons. Okay, give us the goods. Hold on now, everything is due time. First, let me show them to you. These are your best and brightest. Introducing secret weapon number 1, missile. Missile? This is a K9 police dog still in training. Missile, here boy. Oh, that's so cute. Here he is. Hey, he's cute. Look, Nick, cute dog. Cute dog? And this will help us how? Woo. Well, next, secret weapon number 2, a fishing pole. Here, this is my own personal pole. Detective Gumshoe, we're looking for a monster. Yeah. How are we supposed to catch a whole sea monster with a fishing pole? Never know till you try, pal. Ooh. Okay, this next one is the last one. No, please, I'm already overwhelmed by all choices. Secret weapon number 3, a metal detector. Here, Detective Gumshoe. We're looking for something alive. Right. How are we supposed to find it with a metal detector? Hey, you never know, it might have been eating soda cans. Well, which one would be? I can't make up my mind, Nick. They all seem so perfect. I can't make up my mind either. For the totally opposite reason. Oh well, I suppose it can't hurt to borrow one of them. Alright. I'm probably gonna take the metal detector because that's the most useful. Can you borrow that metal detector? Sure thing, pal. I'm not sure what we're going to find with this. Remember, you're hunting for a monster. Anything is possible. Anything. Okay. Alright. I found a metal detector. Let's go to the Gourd Lake again. Yeah. Sorry, Nick. Don't know about that. Okay. So, not here then. Woods. Eli, look at this. It's a metal detector. I know what it is. I'm not sure what that's gonna pick up Gordy though. Unless he's been eating people's watches as spare change or something. Oh, I hadn't thought about that. Maybe a metal detector is not that useful after all. Yeah, but if it doesn't work. Well, okay, I think the dog. Let's go get the dog first. Could I borrow the dog? Let's get the missile. So cute! Oh boy. Borrow a K9 unit missile from Detective Gumshoe. Okay. So, go to the park. Nothing here. Hey, Nick. Missile's been acting strangely. Missile? Oh, right. That little creature of yours. Hey, I love little doggies. Good boy, good boy. Ah! What's wrong, Missile? Missile! Missile! Stop that thing! Cannibal, it's eating my samurai dogs. My samurai dogs. Wow, he ate every single one. I'm sorry, Larry. Sorry? Sorry, don't pay my bills, Nick. It's gonna have to this time. Do I present the dog? Hey Larry, look at Missile. Is he cute? Keep that mutt away from me! What am I gonna do? Tell the big boss? There's a big boss in charge of your hot dog stand? Maybe the stand is a fretful mafia money laundering scheme. Maya, I think you should probably try to look a little sorry about what happened. Oh, right. My poor dogs. I'm so sorry, Nick. Larry, so sorry. Whoops. Hey, Lana. Oh, cute. Yours? He's a canine police dog. His name's Missile. Huh. Canines are the ones they use to sniff for things, right? Wonder what Gordy smells like. I hadn't thought about that. Still nothing, really. No, nothing. Nothing at all. Absolutely nothing. Let's change it up to the fishing pole. Okay. Nothing here. Beach. You know, you can't catch many fish in this lake. I'm not after small fry. I'm after the biggest fry of them all, Gordy. You really gonna try to fish out a monster? Save Edgeworth, yes. Brings a tear to my eye more than one. Okay, Larry. Looks like it worked. Okay, Nick. Looks like a good spot. Good spot? For what? Have to do some fishing. She's serious. What are you gonna use it for bait? Yeah, I figured something like this would happen. You should have brought Missile along with us too. At least we'd have bait. Nick, how could you? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Some jokes are better left untold. She hit me. Okay, watch this, Nick. Just try not to reel in any empty cans or boots, okay? Here we go. My leg. Hey, what are you doing? Sorry, Lana. Don't tell me you're on some kind of on some film company's payroll. Nick, pay her. Dear, dear. Oh, I already. Yeah. I already said stuff. So apparently this. Wait, no, what? No, go back to the woods. I haven't presented her the fishing pole yet. Oh no, wait, for catching Gordy. A fishing pole? Are you out of your doggone mind? Yes, I mean, yes, it's a fishing pole. Huh. Never thought of that. Good luck. Thanks. I don't believe it. Nothing happened. This is so... I don't know how to progress. All of these seem really useless. Everything doesn't work. Sure, let's just take the metal detector again. Wait, I have both now? No, I don't. Okay. But you know what? Let's go elsewhere. Take a look and see what's what. Nobody's here. Looks like Edgeworth is in questioning. Let's come back later. Guess so. Grossberg, I suppose. I really don't know. Apparently Mr. Grossberg is on vacation today. Yes, I can come back tomorrow if I need anything. So it's not even here. So weird. Oh my god, I've already been through this. Oh, we found something here. Nick! It's beeping! The metal detector's found something! Sure loud enough about it. Whatever it is, it must be in those bushes. Go check it out, Maya. Why do I have to check it out? Nick. Look. Huh? An air tank. Huh, the valve looks broken. I thought it was Gordy. Maya, first of all, why would Gordy be in the bushes? And second of all, why would a metal detector react to a sea monster? Oh. Huh. There's something wrapped around this air tank. Looks like a string of flags. We might as well take it with us now that we found it. It's heavy. Okay, we found something. Let's go confront Larry with it. Larry, what the heck is this? What? An air tank? What about it? Larry, I want to ask you about this air tank. Is it yours? Say, is this air tank yours? Why would I have a thing like that? Look, see how there's a string of flags around the tank valve? It's just like the string of flags around your steel samurai right there. Must be a coincidence. Like elementary schools. And used car dealerships. Look, why would I need a tank anyway? To inflate something? Use this to inflate that, didn't you? Inflate what? What else? That big puffy steel samurai. Now why would you go asking me a question like that? Looks like I hit the nail on the head. Right. Actually, see, the compressor I always used was on the Fritz. So I tried using the tank to inflate it, just once. And it didn't go so well, as I suspected. It didn't go so well? Yeah. You think you could be a little bit more specific? You could, come on. Oh, look, it's embarrassing, so we really don't want to talk about it. Tell us. fine. Whatever, it's like what I said. The compressor was busted, so I took the tank and tried to fill the samurai up with that. And then, blam! The valve busted open and made this incredible noise. And that tank there took off like a rocket. It took my poor deflated steel samurai with it. What? Off into a gourd lake? It sure scared me out of the gourd for sure. That's the guy. Do you think Gordy really exists? Nah, I think someone probably saw something else that they just thought was Gordy. Well, keep selling samurai dogs until the truth is out. Oh my gosh. That was it, wasn't it? Yeah. Let's move to Lada. Let's present her. This is Gordy, guys. Yep, I have to say I know exactly squat about that. Oh my god. But that's Gordy. Ah. You know, I was wondering. Yeah? What if you get a picture of Gordy, and it turns out like the enlargement did? Y'all crazy? A blurry picture like this doesn't make a hit story. You need a picture that screams, I am Gordy, hear me roar. Can't turn something like this into paper. What kind of fool do you think I am? What kind of fool would think of turn a blurry picture in as evidence to murder trial? Not to mention claiming she saw something she didn't see. Alright, I think I can talk to Larry about Gordy. Yeah. So the tank and the steel samurai you were trying to fill up flew away. What happened next? Well, all that happened on the 20th or so. 20th, a week ago. Now, as far as I could see, the tank went flying out into the lake. So I went out every night on the bird searching for it. I mean, Fiance gave me that steel samurai after all. And where did you find it? Just the night before the last. It flew way out there. Took me 4 whole days to find it. The night before last. That was the night of the murder. Sorry for not telling you, Nick. Actually, I was here on the night of the murder. But you see, I went home before midnight. So you don't know what happened? No. But that's too bad. It's not all bad. We've solved one mystery at least. A mystery? Maybe you should go tell her. Yeah, let's go tell Lana that Gordy is this thing. Yep, I have to say it. You know what? Fine, I'll talk to you then. Gordy. Well, Mr. Lawyer, I got the info y'all need. Y'all got a scoop on the Gordy yet? Yeah, Gordy doesn't exist. Lana, there's no such thing as Gordy. What? How can y'all be so sure? Really, Nick? You got some proof that Gordy doesn't exist? Proof that Gordy don't exist is right here. No lawyer with his badge will make a claim without proof to back it up. Here's the proof that Gordy does not exist. Right here. Larry's air tank? What are you doing with an air tank? This is Gordy. Excuse me? What exactly are you saying, Nick? There's a stand near here, a hot dog stand. There's a giant inflatable samurai doll there. About a week ago, an idiot who happens to be my friend tried to fill it. He used this air tank, and when the valve blew, the tank flew into the lake. Apparently it made a pretty loud bang when it flew. A bang. The tank, along with the still deflated samurai, fell into the lake. At the same time, a couple was taking a photograph of the lake. There's this photo. Wait, so you're saying that Gordy is really the steel samurai? Well, that's a fine way to ruin a gal's dreams. I'm sorry, Lotta. Nah, it's okay, you win. I'll give you your info like I promised. Poor Lotta. So, tell us this information you have. A promise is a promise, I guess. I overheard the cops around here saying something about witness tomorrow. Said he's the caretaker of the boat rental place up the path here. Boat rental? There's someone there? I mean, it looks so deserted. Just no guy living all by himself. Y'all should go check it out. Thanks, Lotta. We will. Let's get cracking, Nick. Hold on. Something else? Yeah, the night of the murder. My camera clicked twice, you know. Wait, so you have that photo? Well, yeah, but there's nothing in there at all. Just late. Figured it won't be much use as evidence, so I kept it to myself. Well, it might not be helpful at all, but here, take it. Thank you for the... Bye now. Y'all take care. Time for me to pack up and leave. Poor Lotta. It's all Larry's fault. The legend still lives on, I guess. A legend? Yeah, the legend of Larry. Familiar to all who know him for any length of time. When something smells, it's usually the butts. Someone should whip that butts into shape. Someone should. Not me. I'm not gonna whip anybody's butt. Not now, anyway. It was taken at 11:50. Okay. A photo that was taken at 11:50. And the autopsy report says the person died sometime on the 24th. Shot. Okay. This was taken at 12:15. Okay. So this photo and the other photo is like what? Very different timing. 12:15 and 11:50. That's 25 minutes. Interesting. Okay. So yeah, now we're headed to the boathouse. Hey Nick, this is the boat shop that Lotta was talking about. You're right. Doesn't seem to be anyone around at all. Well, let's go check it out anyways. Alright, you mean I can move there now? Yeah, okay, good. Meg, that you? Hey, is that keep with you? Where have you two been? I mean, where's Zick? Nick, you handle this. I think I'll leave this one up to you, Mario. Meg? Yes? Finally made up your mind, have you? My mind? You'll run the pasta shop when I'm gone? Pasta? Glad to hear it. Glad to hear it. You make your old man proud. When you kids left the house, I didn't know what to think. How am I supposed to keep this place running an old man like me? Molly, the kids are home. Hello, hello, Nick, what was that? A parrot. The one on the perch. Eve. Yes? I'll leave the wet noodle in your capable hands, Sonny. Nick, what's the wet noodle? Based on the available information, I'd say it's the name of his pasta shop. That's a relief, isn't it, Molly? Hello, what? He fell asleep. I guess he's relieved. A pasta shop. Yep, to think the wet noodle will live on when I'm gone. My father started it, you know. So that makes you two the third generation. Meg? Yes? Tomorrow we'll start with the secrets of dough tossing.
Dough tossing?
You too, King. Yes, yes. You'll be the best Pasta Wrangler the West has ever seen.
Pasta Wrangler? The West? Isn't pasta from Italy?
Meg. Yes. You know the best pasta's always been made of the west of Rockies, don't you?
Right, of course, everybody knows that.
Nick?
Huh? How do we have to keep this up all in the family charade? This old man must know something about murder. We're not leaving until we find out what it is. Is this a boat rental shop, right?
What are you talking about? This here is a palace of pasta the West. No, now that you mention it, we haven't gotten many orders for spaghetti lately. All the kids come over to say, yo dude, want to ride on one of the boats? That's why I keep on boats out there. Youngsters these days, darned if I understand them.
I'm pretty confused myself.
Nick, this isn't going anywhere.
But this old man is the witness tomorrow, right? We've got to find some way to get getting information out of him. Yep, we've got to find something.
Maybe we can examine the parrot. Wow, what an amazing parrot that is. Good morning. Hello. You ignored me. What? You forgot me? You gotta call her name first. Her name? Polly. How you been? You know. See? Neat. So the parrot's name is Polly.
Parrot added to court record.
Too bad all she can say is hello. Ha ha ha. Oh, Polly can say lots of things. You just need to know the secret words.
The secret words?
Look, a little safe. It's locked. Look, Nick, here's an electric blanket on this table. Looks warm.
That's a great idea. We should do that at the office.
We can sit down with our clients, snug and warm, and drink hot cocoa.
And what? Talk about murders?
Aw, you're a party pooper, Nick.
What's this? Looks like a kitchen unit. It's pretty clean. Funny, it doesn't look like the type would keep things tidy like that.
You're forgetting, Nick. He's running a pasta shop here.
Right, he is.
Oh, he has a television in here, too.
What's that?
The fishing pole looks expensive. Wow, he has... Okay, that's a television. Wow, there are lots of various fish in the Gourd Lake, aren't there? Something's funny, Nick. All these fish are saltwater fish.
Ah. Mind if you tell me something about... Oh, Polly.
Heck, my memory's gotten worse of late. That's why I just tell everything important to old Polly here.
Everything? Important?
I wonder. Polly, what's the number to the safe? 1128. Alright. Alright. Alright, Polly, watch it, will ya? See, Nick? All it takes is a little clever thinking.
And a criminal mind.
Quick, Nick, write the number down.
Hey, don't get me involved in your little heist schemes. Can we open it? I can't open it. I think we're done here. Yeah, I think we're done here. Unless we can present him something.
Now listen here, Keith. Remember that tricolor pasta we were talking about? Our rainbow aioli? I figured out the last color we should use is indigo blue.
Indigo blue? That didn't seem to work in the way I thought it might. Huh. What about, parrot?
Now listening again, remember? Okay, it's the same thing.
Go to the article, maybe? Oh, it's still the same? Okay. Misty Fae? It's the same. Overhead map, no. Bullet, no. Autopsy report, no. Alright, I think I'm done here. Let's get out of here. No? Really? Fresh air. I gotta say, freedom feels great. Behave yourself in the courtroom tomorrow, okay? Yeah, misbehaving is much more fun. It's not gonna be so much fun when Edgeworth refuses to pay your bill again. Right, I'll behave. Oh dear. So what are we gonna do now? Well, what should we do? I don't know. I've been in detention the whole time. I think I'll let you decide what we should do. Neo? Any ideas? Well, any thoughts you want to share? Well, I was in detention the whole day. I think I'd like more time to think. Well, Maya, she probably thought about Mia the whole time she wasn't there. So, I don't have any idea where I'm supposed to go now. Like, what else am I supposed to do? Nothing here. No one in the detention center also. So it has to be this one. Yeah, there we go. Detective Gumshoe isn't here. Now that you mention it, didn't he say he had a meeting to go to? Ah, that's right. Let's come back later. He had a meeting to go to. So... I don't know where to go. Am I supposed to present him anything? I don't think so, yeah. Larry. Well, Lata is not here anymore. Looks like I have to really try talking to the old man. What do I present him? I don't know what to do. Oh my god. What am I supposed to do? Holly, what's your name?
Polly, swat! Cute. I just found a new friend. What?
Present?
What?
I don't know what to present. Like, it doesn't seem... Okay, fine. You know what?
That's a lawyer's badge?
And yes, it is. I don't believe it. This old guy is the first person to recognize my badge.
I get it.
Huh?
Yep, I got you figured out now. You're not Keith.
Nick? Now's your chance to clear things up. Sir. No, I'm not Keith.
And not Meg either.
We're here investigating a murder that took place on this lake the other night.
Please help us. Lawyer, huh?
Please, mister.
Alright, I'll help. Well, on one condition.
What's that?
When this case is over and done, you'll run the red noodle.
Alright, fine. Okay, we promise. Nick, are you sure about this? Hey, anything to get this case solved. Also, who wouldn't want to eat Phoenix noodles? I guess so.
That's my boy. Good for you, Keith.
Wait, didn't I just say...
You too, Meg.
Yes.
You bring a tear to your old man's eye, you know.
Now, what was that you wanted to know?
Speak up, Polly. Hello.
Now he's talking to Bird again. How do we get him to talk to us? How do we get him to talk to us? Do we examine the bird again?
Polly, what's your name? Polly.
Cute.
Close safe. No, don't go opening people's safes without their permission, Meg.
Maybe later. Later? How do we get him to... Oh, right. We're talking about the murder, right?
Yep, I've seen this.
You know something about this, sir?
Keith?
Yes?
It's okay, you can call me Dad.
Dad, you know something about this?
Yep, the other night out in the lake.
Yes?
I know all about that. I seen it.
What? Tell us what you saw.
Well, I suppose, since you're taking over the shop and all.
A map, I suppose? Gordy? You know about Gordy?
No.
No, that doesn't work. Shot from proximity. Okay, that doesn't work. I need to get him to talk. Yeah, he's not talking. He's probably not gonna talk with this either. Oh my god! I'm lost, guys. He's still sleeping. Yeah, Wait a minute. Can I talk to him some more? Oh, what you saw. Right.
I forgot the time, but it was pretty dark outside, probably at night. Yep.
It was after midnight, but okay.
And then I heard this bang, so I looked outside, and I heard another one bang. A little while later, this boat comes back. And a young man walked by my window here. He was muttering something about something to himself. Yep.
What did he say?
Yep. I forgot. I'll remember tomorrow by court time, promise.
Need to know earlier than that.
You know what, little Terry was just here.
Terry?
Yep, the kid next door. He always means to make him proud, remember? He's wearing that little tattered old coat. Got himself some whiskers growing out of his face.
We're talking about Detective Gumshoe.
He comes out and tells me to come down to court tomorrow.
Really? Somehow I don't think we're gonna get much useful information from this guy. Well, yeah, maybe we should be leaving.
I think you're right. Oh wait, I have one more question.
Huh?
Polly, have you forgotten something? Aw. Don't forget the L6. Aw.
Huh? What did she just say, Nick? One more time, Polly.
Don't forget the L6. Aw.
What? The L6 incident? Hey, mister. I mean, Dad. This is getting weird. Who is this old guy? Why would that old bird Polly know about DL6? We have to figure out who that old man is. Oh, what? He locked the door from the other side. Who could that old man be? I think I need to do a little more research on this DL6 incident. Maybe I should ask this Detective Gumshoe. Okay. Finally some progress. Alright, Gumshoe, no, that's wrong. Criminal affairs. Hey, Taufik. Hey, pal. Long time no see. You don't look so happy. What's wrong this time? Actually, we wanted to ask you something. Yeah? You know the boat rental shop down at the Court Lake? Oh, yeah. The old man who runs it is appearing as a witness in court tomorrow, right? How'd you... That was supposed to be a top secret. You know who that old man is, Detective? Actually, I don't. He's a bit of an odd bird. I haven't been able to get a straight answer out of him. I decided first that he wasn't persuasive enough to stand and testify as a witness. That's why we called Mr. Lotta Hart yesterday. As for who he is, we have absolutely no idea. Sounds suspicious. Detective Gumshoe, please help us. Huh? We need to know about the DL6 incident. Oh, that was Edgeworth's father died. I can't help but think that it has something to do with this current case. To tell the truth, I don't know much about DL6 either. Mr. Edgeworth forbade us from reading the file. So, I'm afraid I can't show them to you either, pal. What? However, if you can convince me somehow that the DL6 incident isn't related to this case, well, I guess I'd consider opening the file up. Well, I can present the bird, I suppose. What's that? The parrot? The old man at the boat rental shop parrot. Parrot knew about the incident. That incident? DL6. What? Polly, have we forgotten something? What? Don't forget the L6. What? Huh? I'm pretty sure that old man must have taught her that word. Yeah, but how would an old man know about the L6 incident? Wait, what if that old man was connected to the DL6? Nick, you think it might be? I get ya. Sounds like you need information on DL6 incident. Through there is the station's records room. I'll give you special permission to go in and find what you need.
Alright, way to go, Detective Gumshoe. Okay, Nick, to the records room.
I guess it's time we faced Edgeworth's past. Records room. Wow, it's amazing. Lee Dusty. 10 years of files and 10 years of dust, I guess. Let's find the DL6 stuff quick. 15 years ago, both me and Edgeworth were 9 years old. We were almost through with 4th grade, then he suddenly transferred. Because of DL6.
Nick, I found where the file is.
Oh, thanks.
Just let me know what you want to know about the DL6 incident. I'll go get the right file.
Well, first I have to get a handle on the main facts, like a summary.
Right. Summary, found it. Here you go. December 28, 2001.
That's exactly 15 years ago from the day after tomorrow. So in 2 days, the case is closed. The incident took place in the elevator of the district court. What? Is it the same district court we were holding our trial now? Looks like it. There was a large earthquake at 2 p.m. on that day. Part of the court building collapsed and all of the lights went out. Wow, that was some earthquake. At the time, 3 people were trapped in the elevator. It took 5 hours for them to be rescued. 5 hours. It'll be scary like in the dark. There was a lack of oxygen in the elevator and the survivors were unconscious. The survivors? One of the 3 in the elevator had been shot in the heart. That was Mr. Edgeworth's father, wasn't it? He said that his father was shot before his very eyes. So Miles Edgeworth was one of the other passengers in that elevator. Do you have any data on the victim, Edgeworth's father?
Yeah, hold on. Victim, here, found it.
Gregory Edgeworth, 35, defense attorney. If he were still alive, he'd be 50. He had lost that day's case in court and got in the elevator with his son, Miles. Miles Edgeworth, of course. So he was on the elevator with his father. From the angle of the bullet and other evidence, it could not have been a suicide. The murder weapon, a pistol, was found in the elevator. The pistol had been fired 2 times. Where have I heard that before? Huh, it sounds just like this current case. What's going on here? Got any data on the suspect in there? That would be the guy that my mom got arrested. Hold on, this is it. The man arrested as a suspect in DL6 was Yanni Yogi. He was a clerk in court, apparently. So he must have been the 3rd person in the elevator. Well, then he had to have done it. But he was found innocent, thanks to his defense lawyer, Robert Hammond. Hammond, the victim in our case. Right. The suspect, Mr. Yogi, was oxygen deprived, so he had brain damage. He lost all memory of being in the elevator. After he was declared innocent, he disappeared. Where could Yogi have gone to, I wonder? He may be closer than we think. I guess I know generally what happened in DL6 now. I still don't know what sort of impact the whole thing had on Edgeworth. Nick, are we going to take the whole file? There's too much. We never get it out. You're right. How about we just take what we think we'll need? Okay. Right. That's probably all we'll be able to find here. Now all that's left is a trial tomorrow. I wonder how Dad will do testifying in court. Okay. this game is so long. I'm gonna end it here, guys. Bye bye.